This is Carmen, and I'm Daryl, and we're doing the Southwest Coast Path unrushed.
We're always looking for a short warm-up walk on the day we travel to the coast path. This time we've got an ideal 2-hour walk from Bude to Widmouth that stretches our legs after the drive down, while shortening the following day as we get our muscles tuned back into hiking. Cross over the bridge, past the castle, and then cross the lock gate before making your way up to the compass tower. From here, it's a very gentle climb as the cliffs rise along to Widmouth Beach, where you can drop down onto the sand, watching the surfers and dodging the waves as you go. We go right to the end of the beach and up to the bus stop at Widmouth Manor before returning to our hotel in Bude. Just 6 miles in a couple of hours. A perfect welcome back.
So we've just walked up from Bude, and the first major landmark is the compass tower, which you can see clearly from Bude. But if we'd come up here a week ago, we'd been able to go inside. But they've just started the project to move it. It's right on the edge of the cliff now, and erosion is going to gradually bring it down. So they're moving it further inland, the start of a long project. So if you're here in 2023, 2024, I suspect you might not be going inside, and then when you come back it'll be in a different position. Anyway, there you go, the compass tower. Oh yeah, still hungry. Here comes one that's jealous. We're back walking, this time from Bude to Widemouth, just a short walk. We drove up from Dorset this morning, and we're going to walk to Widmouth Bay. We've done about an hour so far, 3 miles, and then we're going to catch the bus back to Bude and then have a longer day tomorrow. But absolutely gorgeous today. Nice breeze, gentle rolling hills. I can do with a bit more of this. As you make your way along the beach, there are several cafes and ice cream shacks to spend your hard-earned if you have the time before the bus rolls through. It's easy going and no rush. This whole section of coastline is served by the 95 bus route, which goes from Bude all the way to Newquay. The bus stops though, sometimes with no signposts, can be hard to locate, but just ask a local, they know the spot more often than not. Widmouth Manor stop is just 100 metres or so up from the coast path and where we'll end this hike. Beautiful morning here in Cornwall, and today we're down in Crackington Haven. Just dropped the car here. It's £5 to park all day, and there's a bus and a cafe right over there somewhere. It's really quiet, so we're going to catch the bus. It goes every hour, and that's going to take us back to Widmouth. I'm going to walk back here, 7 and a bit miles. Takes most of the day, no rush. Yeah, should be lovely. Okay, so sudden change of plan. The bus timetables are all over the place, and along with another couple that are also walking, there's no bus at 9:37. So we're going to walk in reverse from Crackington Haven, and we're going to head back to Widmouth and then catch the bus back and hopefully get back to our car.
So for a change, it's going to be the sea on our left shoulder all day, and we're tackling the hardest sections first, making the steep climb up from Crackington Haven before a series of valleys and ridges. This walk is a mix of farmland, ancient sisal oak woodland and cliff tops. You'll descend through the pretty Dizzard Wood before reaching Millock down at the shore. The terrain becomes more gentle as we descended to Widmouth before catching the bus back to our car and then on to Boscastle, where we'd base ourselves for 2 nights.
If you get to Crackington Haven and think about not going to the viewpoint, stop. Go to the viewpoint. It's so worth it. There's waterfalls down there. Oh, and a bit of a climb. Yikes. That's exactly how we're not going to do it. Wow, look at that behind you. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Oh, another climb down. That's 4 now. I thought it was going to be easier today. But definitely hard. But I've just come up the top. I think we're about halfway because over there we've got Widmouth. That's where we're heading. So looks like this is the highest point nearly. Once we get up the top here, we'll be at the highest point. Gradually start rolling our way down and then hopefully get back to our car after our cock up with the bus timetables this morning. Yeah, don't necessarily trust Google on everything. Okay. Section coming out of Millock, there's not really any signage for the path coming up. Well, it's fairly obvious that there is a path. I think it might be abandoned for a while. But once you get to the top, there is an acorn, so you know you're in the right place. Nice walk. Last bit was a bit sketchy, but not sketchy, just confusing.
We made it back to our car with no delays and were all checked in by mid-afternoon. After a life-giving cuppa, we redonned our boots for a relaxed 1-hour bonus loop from Boscastle, enjoying the evening sun and giving us more time for our next leg past Tintagel in a few days' time. There is a small climb down and up, but nothing too strenuous. We headed down through the village to the quay and began up the western path. Once you pass the Coast Guard Tower at the headland, Willa Park, take a seat and enjoy the vista towards Tintagel. When you've had enough, access the footpath on the left. This runs across Forbury Common, heading for the church sitting in the upper part of the village. Whilst you're there, you might as well partake of the traditional Napoleon Inn, an absolutely pucker local. With its varied and imaginative menu and the best cask beers I've tasted in years, racked rather than pumped, we'll definitely be back tomorrow. Coming up, we learn how to catch the bus properly and finally get some rain as we work towards Tintagel. To join us for the next episode, just like and subscribe. It's totally free. Thanks for watching this far.